The day with the New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez. News Nation's Evan Lambert joins us now from Washington to talk about this news conference that we had in New Jersey earlier today. First time, Evan, I believe, that we've heard from Senator Menendez since the charges came out, right?
Right, Connell, and he defended his record nearly 20 years in the Senate, saying that he would not resign. That is despite calls from within his party to do so. Senator Menendez saying that he deserves the presumption of innocence here since those charges were unsealed on Friday. Federal prosecutors accusing him and his wife of basically a bribery scheme that went on for several years, benefiting 3 New Jersey businessmen with connections to his wife. Again, though, the senator being defiant, saying that these were just allegations. Take a listen.
Remember, prosecutors get it wrong sometimes. Sadly, I know that. I recognize this will be the biggest fight yet. But as I have stated throughout this whole process, I firmly believe that when all the facts are presented, not only will I be exonerated, but I still will be the New Jersey's senior senator.
Yeah, and so, Connell, you are continuing to hear him say that he will be back in Washington this week to do that job as New Jersey's senator, despite these serious and detailed allegations.
And despite the fact, Evan, that we do have a growing list, right, of even people in his own party calling for him to resign. Not everybody has, but there are some that have. What are you seeing in terms of what's coming out of Washington on that front?
Yeah, absolutely. So most notably, you have Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She was on the Sunday shows over the weekend calling for Senator Menendez to resign, and Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, the only senator so far to ask for his colleague to step aside. He said in a post on X over the weekend, quote, Senator Menendez should resign. He's entitled to the presumption of innocence, but he cannot continue to wield influence over national policy, especially given the serious and specific nature of these allegations. And as you mentioned, Connell, that list just continuing. The senator does pledge to be back in D.C. this week, but first he will have a hearing on those federal bribery charges on Wednesday morning.
Now, all of that said, if you followed Senator Menendez's career at all, I think the smart money is probably on him not resigning. I mean, we heard him defiant today. We know what he's gone through in the past. So if he does not and he runs for re-election, what about that race? Are there challenges shaping up? I mean, what might the race look like if he actually runs in it?
Right, so he is up for re-election next year, and you already have one of his Democratic colleagues, Congressman Andy Kim, saying that the fact that Senator Menendez will not step aside is what is encouraging him to challenge the senator when he is up for re-election. So he said over the weekend, essentially, that in response to Senator Menendez not stepping down, quote, as a result, I feel compelled to run against him. He said that it wasn't something that he planned before, but in his words, New Jersey deserves better.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.